Welcome back. You're still watching The Spot. Hopefully you've been joining in on the conversation via Facebook, Twitter. We also love to hear from you guys via email, so please send us one or two on entertainment@EbonyLifeTV.com. We also have our YouTube channel, so please subscribe, rate, and of course share our videos. It's time for our spot of music, and we're checking out the song Extraordinary by the Coco Master, The Badge.
Ordinary, I thought that she was ordinary. Ordinary.
It's very techno house, so you can tell he's trying to cross over somehow.
Yeah, and this is a big deal when he performed at the Global Citizen.
Yeah, he used a lot of clips from there.
Yeah, and that makes sense because, you know, hey, it's got that star power, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's meeting with like high profile people, and those are the CEO dancers. Yeah,
Two-thirds of them, and Nobele.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of real-time clips, pictures of rehearsals, pictures of him backstage, pictures of him just doing random things.
Do you know
and a lot of star cameos.
Did I see?
What I was gonna say was,
sorry.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, that was Fali Pupa, yeah, you just saw.
Okay.
What you were gonna say is what?
You know, with these type of videos, which I don't know what they're officially called, where you just
Mesh.
They're like video
you
diary,
mesh an
right?
archive of footage.
Yeah.
They're either in like black and white or I don't know. There's something slightly different about them. This is super. Because it seems like I could be watching the news or a show
there's like
about
a lot happening.
Kenya
That was Kenya Moore now.
Yeah, there's a lot happening, and it takes away from that feel for me.
So you would have preferred if it was a little,
Because
if they brought in some art into it, as against just putting
even
clips?
if it was like black and white, it would be something completely different. If you know what I mean. Like I'm trying to remember which.
But Chris Brown's what was that his song that he did?
Or if it was like on with a tinted
Was it
hue.
Beautiful? What was that song again?
Sam Smith's Nevada. That's like a
Video like this.
a video like this.
That was
that
that was the
the
World
General-
Bank president and the UN Secretary General.
Yeah, Secretary
Wasn't
General.
that General Muhammad Buhari's wife for a second?
No,
thing?
no, no.
No.
Oh.
She's a Nigerian, but
think so.
she works with the UN. I can't remember her name now. Yeah, so that's the World Bank president. So it's like
I love that.
he made sure
He's
he
like-
put in all of the clips. This is a K-pop band.
Yeah.
will.i.am is there somewhere.
Yeah,
Don
the
Cheadle made a
majority of
cameo
this
as
video
well.
Is that show?
That was Don
There's
Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
That's Kenya Moore.
Kenya
Again.
made a- oh,
That's
there's
Jimmy. That's will.i.am.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's a way for the band to
Announce that, you know, I'm
to
still,
announce that I'm here. Look at my star power. Even if you feel like, you know, those of you here may feel like I'm not doing much, I'm not doing what I
see
used
the
to
people
do.
I'm rolling with now.
Look, exactly. Like, look at the massive
It's a big
crowd. You
deal.
have to respect that. You know what I mean? So, and it's also a video that if you showed it to, you know, audiences elsewhere,
They would relate because
recognize
they
the
know people.
Oh, is that Chris,
in there.
Chris Evans? No.
Chris Evans? I'm not sure. I didn't see. I missed
Chris
that part.
Morris.
Possibly. I didn't.
I like the video. I probably
Yeah.
see your point, Zainab, but I like it.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was a little too centered in one particular event. Maybe that's the issue I would have had with it. So like
Yeah.
he shot a video off
maybe
of
it
one
was-
concert.
Maybe it was like
Right,
a dedication to like the
Yeah.
movement or whatever.
Yeah, it was a song for women actually about how extraordinary they are and
Well,
all
we
of
are.
that. But
Well, thank you, the band.
how you are, sorry.
It's nice that you noticed.
That's your extraordinary.
You have a
Yes, we do.
guest.
We have a special guest in the house. I like when we bring people like this that come with. I know she will come with a gift because she's coming from the business side of things. She's one of the Ogas at the top, not Madam Ogas at the top at Wakanow, and I'm sure she's coming with 3 tickets, business class
Hey.
I'll take economy.
to Tokyo. Please put your hands together for Stella Obinwa.
Welcome to the spot.
Her hands are empty.
I heard Ebuka set me up.
Yes, so
Did you say ticket to Mars or?
No, I said Tokyo.
Okay, Tokyo.
I'll take
Business
Tokyo.
class.
welcome.
We can do Mars later.
Oh, and business class, not
Yeah.
economy.
No, I said
I
I'll take
said
economy.
economy.
I'll take
Okay.
economy.
Ebuka
If you
dreams
insist on
big.
business, it's all right.
If I insist.
Yeah, because I know you will.
Yes.
How's it going?
It is going great. There's never been a better time to travel for all age groups and for any reason whatsoever. Your viewers watch TV for a reason. Is to take them to a spot or take them somewhere else, and that's what travel does.
Yeah, right. Well, tell us about, you know, what you do with Wakanow, if in case people are not sure what Wakanow is.
All right, Wakanow is the #1 travel agency and travel booking portal in Africa. They've done a phenomenal job. We've done a phenomenal job of growing the company in the last 4 to 5 years. Expansions, we have offices in Dubai, in Ghana, in Nigeria, opening in other parts of Africa as well, and also in Europe. We pride ourselves on serving our customers from the research to getting on that flight, to getting to that beach, to doing your shopping, every aspect of it, whatever you like to do in travel, for whatever reason that you like to travel. Wakanow, we've got products to help everyone at every age.
So they're there literally from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
Because one of the issues I have is like when you're traveling and you
have to go to one for tickets, you go to another one for hotel.
And then you might have a problem and you've got no one to call and say, hey, look,
so it's like a one-stop shop for everything.
Yeah.
It is. And not just that, we give you all the pieces of your travel. So you've mentioned the major ones, the hotel, the flight, the airport transfer, the tours when you get there, shopping ideas, restaurant ideas. We also,
restaurants are important.
In addition, and we're 24/7, restaurants are important. I think we like food. In addition to that, we have physical locations. So if you want to talk to someone on the phone, if you want to do live chat, if you actually want to visit our office and get one-on-one help, we've catered to all those different kind of distribution channels.
Great stuff. Did you have like a thing for travel before this, or the travel passion came when you went into Wakanow?
My background is actually in finance and accounting.
Okay.
All about the money.
All about the money, yes. We're women, right?
Yes.
I worked for Disney for a while, and which exposed me to the entertainment and the travel side. And then I worked for a major hotel chain for many years. Again, all about travel and hospitality. And I found out that I really enjoyed making people's dreams come true, whether it's for business, whether it's for a wedding, whether it's for a reunion, whether it's just because you're tired of being mommy or a sister or a daddy and you need a little break from reality. And travel does that for whatever reason you want to travel.
Oh,
nice,
well, it definitely does
What's the
transport
most
you.
amazing place you've been to? Sorry.
Okay, now see, that's an on-the-spot question,
Yeah.
because there's
We're
no
good at
right
that.
answer. I'd like to mention 2 places. Mozambique.
I've heard so many great things about Mozambique.
Yes.
I need to go to Mozambique.
I was pleasantly surprised. Maybe it's because I didn't have that much
Yeah.
expectations or something, but Mozambique, the hotel was great, the atmosphere was
And I hear
great,
their
the
beaches are glorious.
yes, I mean, it was really awesome.
Yeah.
And then, where else would I like to go? Come on now, Orlando. Disney. I have 4 kids, and they spent their years growing up in Orlando. So yes, it helps me raise them. Just dump them at Disney. Just go to Disney
and take a break.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we still have the lovely Stella in the house talking about vacation culture. And a little birdie told me that she might be giving away something that's massive, so you want to stick around for that.
And it's not a business class ticket.
Welcome back, guys. We're just about to kick off with our topic of the day, and today we're talking the vacation culture. Something that these ones know a lot about.
What does that mean?
That's all they ever dream about. Oh,
We
I need a
love to
vacation.
travel. What's wrong with that?
Did I say it's a
Travel
bad
is
thing?
epic.
I
Where
also
do you
thought-
like to go?
I like to go to new places. So there's places I
Well,
like to go that
it's
I love
always
to go. I always
sort
like
of
to
new.
go. What?
Isn't it always sort of new?
Isn't it always?
Sort of new. You said
Oh,
I like to
yeah.
go to new places.
I like to go to new places, so I like to explore. So like places I would love to go to, because I just really like to travel. I'd like to go to Morocco. I haven't been to Kenya. I haven't been to certain places in South Africa. I've been to Cape Town and Joburg, but I like to go to Durban, for example, Pretoria.
Yes.
You know, places that I really like to go to. I like to go to the States because
Why do you like to travel?
Because I
I like how
like
she's
to
taking over the
meet-
show.
No, I like to meet new people. I like to see new things. I like to know what other people apart from me think about what I think about. You know what I mean? I want to know what's your view on what I think is particularly normal.
So that's a lady's view. you're a guy, why would you like to travel? Or do you like to travel?
I don't-
And what's your worst part about travel?
I don't know that okay, let me start with the worst part. The traveling itself. I'm not a huge fan of sitting in planes and
Okay,
the
understood.
trip.
Okay, the trip,
itself.
the getting there.
Do I like to travel? I think so. I don't know that I'm not a huge traveler. I don't know if it's because I don't have money.
I'm glad you brought that
Or
up.
if it's the flying part. But yeah, I don't travel as much as I would love to. Do I like to travel? Yeah, I'd probably say I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do I like to travel? Probably the same thing. I like to learn new things. I'm very, very open-minded. Sometimes extremely open-minded with food, with culture, with
Yeah, we
meeting
got the
people.
food part, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't get that very often from people who travel. People go travel and still want to do what they
The
do
same
back home.
things,
You've
yeah.
had that happen a lot. So I'm very open-minded. And interestingly, when I travel, I try to avoid as much as I can things I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd see me go to a place where, they say, this is where the Nigerians hang out. I'll probably never go
Never
there.
go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'm Nigerian already,
Okay.
so I want
So
to,
you've
you
seen
know
it.
what I mean? So yeah, new things.
Nigerians are big travelers. However,
Extremely.
there are segments of them that don't travel. And I think it's because they need a little bit more understanding about something you just said, which is the journey to get there, which is where Wakanow comes in. We try to make that as seamless and researchful for you as possible, so that you don't not travel because you're worrying about how to get there. And also from a budget perspective, most people think travel is very expensive.
Yeah.
It is not, which is why in Wakanow we do a lot of research. We have a lot of partners, partners in the supplier business, so the hotels, the
Right,
airlines,
right.
the cruise ships, the nannies. Believe it or not, people when they travel with their kids, they want to enjoy themselves once in a while.
Date night.
Do you
so just
Yes,
call it nanny to
exactly.
stay.
have installment plans, like installment
Yes,
payments?
we do.
No, because
So-
that was the big thing for me, like in the UK. Like
Yes.
being able to pay as I go along before.
Yeah.
the
And it's
trip
called
comes.
pay small, small,
Pay
which is
small,
why,
small.
yes, I mean, it makes
it.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
So the budget was another thing that I had talked about. People
Yeah.
think it's expensive to travel. Well, if you put a little bit away at a time, you're not going to feel the pinch.
Exactly.
And you put it away, you lock in a great price now.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming up. The prices are going to go sky high. Start now. Lock in a price now and put a little bit away at a time. And finish paying a week, 2 weeks before your travel, and you won't even feel it.
Exactly.
So that's a huge product for us, the Pay Small Small program. I encourage everyone who loves to travel at least 2 to 3 times a year. Travel within Africa. Look at it.
No,
but it doesn't
seriously,
always
if you
have to
go
be a big
Ghana,
destination.
It doesn't
Ebuka,
have to be a big
You could
destination.
go
I've been to Ghana, I want to go somewhere else.
You
How
can go
about
to the
Kenya?
Gambia.
I've been to the Gambia.
Have
Have you been to the Gambia? You
No, I
have
haven't.
not.
We even
No, I
make
wanted
it, a little bit stressless as well. Is on our web portal, which by the way we get probably 25 to 30,000 hits on our website every day. People doing research. And we've segmented our vacation packages so that you can look at those that are visa free.
Oh.
So again, taking away a little bit of a headache. And then those that are high destinations like Dubai and London and New York. And then of course all the others. And we're encouraging travel within Africa as well, because there's a lot to
It
see
was one of the
here.
questions I was going to ask, because we are talking about the vacation culture. Do we have a vacation culture? I'm talking on the continent now, but think about it. So you can give us a solid answer. We're going to go on a break. And when we'll come back, she'll be telling us what she thinks about the question. Please see
That's
you
a
in a
good
moment.
question. Hi guys, welcome back to The Spot, and today we're talking about the vacation culture. And before we left, we were asking if we believe that Africans have a vacation culture. I'd say that I don't think we do, because we're always on the go. Even if we're in the UK or in London, we're constantly running, so that nobody really wants to just chill and rest.
Yeah.
I know we have a culture for traveling and making purchases and like
We
acquiring
travel to
material
shop,
things
not necessarily to
shop
chill.
or for work, to buy things to bring back and
Yeah,
sell.
business.
For business. Yes.
I mean, have
More people travel to Africa than Africans within Africa.
No,
Yes.
really?
I can
So
believe that.
my CEO and I went on a trip to Rwanda, and we decided to do the gorilla trek. You're looking at someone who's not very athletic, and we said we would do it. It was a 5 to 6 hour trek in the forest. When I say forest, I mean they're machetes are chopping down as we're going. And we were the only Africans. There were groups of, a total of maybe 50 people split up in groups of 8 or 10, and we were the only Africans doing that. Wow. And some of these people had done it for 3 days. We were only doing it for 1 day. So we really love to encourage other Africans to travel within Africa and see what others see.
Do you think that has anything to do with our economic situation, our purchasing power?
The fact that we're the richest?
No, that's different. The richest is within how many hands? You know, on the average, for example, if I'm just trying to get by, the last thing I want to think about is to go to Rwanda to do a 5-hour trek. You know what I mean? Yeah. So does the economy have a role to play in that?
Yes, but I think that education would even be better. Okay. The less exposure you have, the less likely you are to broaden your hustle. Horizon, let's put it that way. And every now and then you need to take a breather to refocus, to see things. I mean, man, if you're pounding something with a mortar and pestle this way, and you never knew you could pound it this way, you know, traveling would help you do that. Yeah. I mean, not just from an educational perspective, from relaxation. And yes, probably shopping is the #1 reason why people do travel. But I think Wakanow is poised to share with the rest of the world, and Africans in particular, that there's so many reasons. It's affordable, you can do it. Sometimes you don't need a visa. We can make it easy for you, Ebuka. We'll just do everything for you.
That's the free one.
That was the free one.
Yes, so
and then,
it would be hard, you know, to leave Nigeria and go somewhere, you know, on someone else's dime. But I mean, I would be so willing to do it. I don't mind, okay?
What I say was, when people think about vacations, they think like a long stretch, either 10 or 2 weeks.
The weekend vacations. Leave on Friday, be back on Sunday or Monday. But they're awesome.
Like a day trip somewhere doing something different. Like La Tropicana, is that what it's called? Like Campagne, yeah, like going there.
Inegba Resort. I mean,
so that's like vacations
go to even here where we are.
But I feel like Nigerians do that already.
Exactly.
We vacation within our country. The Christmas, every Christmas people
everybody go home.
Yeah,
that's our.
People are starting to travel.
People are starting to travel, but for a lot of people, for the longest time, people think of vacations. Oh, it's holiday, village.
And the key thing is that it is so affordable if you plan ahead. We get phone calls from people saying, "I want to go on vacation. Help me out." And we ask questions. What do you like to do? Where have you been to before? So that we can start to design something for you within your budget. I mean, I had someone. I asked what their budget was, and they said 100,000 naira. And I said, "You want to go for 2 weeks on 100,000 naira?"
That's not really going to work.
Yes, I mean, we work miracles, but not like that.
Yeah. I want to ask like a personal question from my own reasons. Sure. There's a perception of North Africa, for so many reasons, about how do you get there? Visa issues. What happens with that? Because you find that most people who even travel within Africa go to the West Coast, and then Kenya, and then South Africa. Nobody really goes up north, and there's a lot to see there.
We will be guests of one of the North African countries shortly, and I've been told that it rivals Dubai in what you have to do and so part of what Wakanow is doing is developing. Nobody knows that. Yeah. We're developing relationships with the countries, with the tourist boards, with the ambassadors, with the foreign offices to say, okay, let's put together a program, packages, things to get people going there. We're working in partnership with almost every major airline in Africa to say, bring your prices down. Let's get people to your country to take a look at it and explore it. It can only be a positive to the country. But those are the things that Wakanow is doing to solve issues.
I also
like
need
that.
a visa to Tokyo.
Yeah, he's been working on that.
What is this Tokyo thing with him?
That's his thing. That needs to go to Tokyo. Like that's his dream.
It's on my bucket. Like I feel like I'm a.
Ebuka and I would not be good travel mates because
you don't like cities.
Having lived outside of Nigeria for so long, I'm loving every moment of being home. And when I travel, I can maybe go 2 days without Nigerian food. Thereafter, I am looking for the closest Nigerian restaurant
in Tokyo.
There's a Nigerian district everywhere.
We are everywhere.
I recently went with a colleague to Berlin. We went for a conference. by day 3, I was like, "There's no way." We
I'm
Google
done with this-
whatever,
I'm done with this
and
muscles.
we found one. We found one. I try to
everywhere,
find a
Nigerian.
Nigerian restaurant everywhere I go because I love my country and I love the education. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country.
So
You
we'll.
should love it.
I'll tell you what. You find a Nigerian restaurant in Tokyo, and we'll see about that.
Go,
trip.
go.
Hey!
You're laughing at me, you see it? We're going to go on a break. During the break, I'll finalize this conversation. The Tokyo Dreams 2015 will come true. Nah, Jesus. We'll see you guys in a moment.
Hi guys, welcome back to The Spot, and we're talking about the vacation culture. Speaking about holidays, The Spot is going to go on a little trip shortly. We're excited!
You never expected it. Just watch out, man.
Yeah.
Our next show or the one after that will be coming from somewhere you like.
Yes.
But is it Tokyo?
Wow, brought us right back down to earth there.
If only.
You just threw shade at me.
All the shade.
Anyway, yeah, so we asked you earlier what your favorite vacation spots were. You said Mozambique and all of that. Like I said, I've heard a lot about Mozambique, but there's a website, TripAdvisor. They do all of the
Touristy
So they
stuff.
had a top 10 recently of top 10 cities, vacation cities in Africa. Number 1 is Marrakesh,
Yes.
which
Wanna go.
I have seen pictures of, and I'm just like, this can be Africa.
It's beautiful,
It's
isn't
beautiful.
it? Have you been?
Beautiful.
No, I haven't. That trip is at
But
the
I feel
end
like
of
everywhere in
May.
Morocco is beautiful.
Wait, but can I follow you? Do you need a PA? I will work for you for free.
I haven't even said a word.
Room and board. I'm ready.
Yeah, so Marrakesh, and yeah, the pictures are beautiful. So I actually can't believe that.
Yeah.
And the food, the atmosphere. Quite a lot of Nigerian travelers do go to
Marrakesh,
Morocco, and we are going to be doing a lot with our partners, the airline there, to even encourage that even more. So.
Great stuff. Encourage me. Number 2, Cape Town. Everybody knows. I mean, Cape Town is beautiful.
Never been.
Number 3, interesting. I've never heard of this before.
All
Fes.
she's sitting here saying is never been, never been, never been. So
Number 3, Fes. Interesting that
It's also in
it's a
Morocco,
Morocco,
right?
Morocco,
but
yes.
I mean,
Morocco has 3 on top 20 list.
yeah,
Marrakesh,
there's a lot of Morocco here.
Casablanca and
There we
Fez.
go, Casablanca.
Number 4, Ukunda in Kenya.
Yes. And I have been. I stayed at a resort called.
So is it like a game reserve? What is it?
No, it's beach.
Oh.
Okunda, lots of beach resorts. Kenya was a beautiful country to visit. I did Nairobi,
Yeah.
I did Mombasa. I went, they have a great restaurant called the Carnivore. I'm doing all these plugs for Kenya here. Kenya, get with me.
Yeah.
We went to the national park, spent a day there, where we actually witnessed a pride of lions take down a zebra. I mean,
Wow. Tell me you filmed
was
it.
Phenomenal. I did take pictures. I did.
Ah, okay.
I did.
Awesome.
I mean, I didn't even know about Ukunda, so it's
Yes.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
Nice. Then I don't know how to pronounce it. Kneisna, it's an essay. Knysna.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. I don't know what it is. Then Victoria Falls,
Of
Zimbabwe.
course,
Yes.
Yes.
Then another Moroccan city.
Yes.
Essaouira.
Essaouira?
Essaouira. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I was reading about there. Apparently, they have some sort of either it's a festival or something that
In
happens
the city?
in June. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I actually know quite a
So
few
it's probably-
people
but that's
that are
probably the
Glad
going
you
attraction.
brought
there.
that up. Well, one of
Yeah.
the things we're doing on the Wakanow website is actually showcasing vacation packages based on events.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you can
in the
go at
month
a
of
time when
October,
it's-
you can go click on the calendar for the month of October and see
See
where
what's
all the
happening.
events are taking place all over
okay.
Africa and pick
That's
that as
cool.
a destination.
Nice.
Yes.
Then Arusha.
Yes.
Tanzania, I feel like they also have a couple of
Beautiful.
beautiful
Tanzania is
places.
beautiful, and it's quite large to visit because you have Zanzibar and you do have Dar es Salaam and
So
there's
it's like-
Kilimanjaro. So there's quite a bit to do, and it's a beautiful,
In Tanzania,
beautiful
yeah.
landscape.
Then Livingston in Zambia.
Okay.
And then finally Medzuga, also in Morocco.
Also in Morocco.
So
What
Morocco
I
has
would
like
like
4.
to see is somewhere in Nigeria.
I was going to ask you that. So what are we
Calabash
doing?
being there.
What are we not doing? I was going to say what we're doing wrong, but I don't want to use the word wrong. What are we not doing?
I believe we're moving in the right direction with tourism and focus on travel. I believe that tourism has to be developed in segments. Each state has to have a passion
Bring
for
something.
Yeah.
it. It's okay for the federal government to have the umbrella, but each state, and Cross River State is a great example
Right.
of having a passion for tourism. You can build a whole economy around tourism.
that.
And we have things that people manufacture on National Geographic and say this was 500 years old and it really wasn't. But we have those things in Nigeria. And I think that once the security is great and the travel is great and each state focuses on tourism, we can really take off and be on that TripAdvisor list.
Even the value
We need to
for
be
it
on that
too.
We do
list.
need to be.
Calabar.
Obudu, which
Let's
we
do
went
this.
to and we spent.
Obudu is
We
beautiful.
went to Obudu.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And everyone is just like, can I just live here?
Yeah. Just
Weather
live in
was-
the
the
cable
weather
car
was just enough for
and
me not
just
to
go
come
up
back.
and
I
down.
hear there are beautiful places in the north, in Jos.
Yes.
As a
Oh,
child,
yeah.
my
Just
my
is
parents
beautiful.
would take us
Even
up
the
there.
weather should
Yes.
be a reason
Yes.
to go.
To
Yeah.
go.
And even in the West, there are parts in the West where people travel. Yes, it does showcase a lot about the slave trade history, but it's
But at least there's a
culture,
story,
it's
yeah.
history, it's a story. They love to watch our festivals. Our festivals, our dance festivals, could attract millions if we just took it to another
To it,
level.
right.
You guys were, I saw that
Lagos
Lagos Carnival
Carnival.
picture. You picked that,
It
Zainab?
wasn't me. It was him.
Well, I think the caption that won was the, where's my bra?
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
woke up bra. That was like-
Thank you.
Yeah.
that was a good caption.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Well, I mean, you guys, a lot's going on. We're having fun right now, and I must tell you, I'm just first of all, I'm hating because we actually, Wakanow is giving away a fantastic gift, fantastic gift, and one of you is going to be very, very lucky when you win that gift.
Whoop, whoop.
So you have to stick around.
We'll tell you, don't
Wow.
worry.
We'll
We'll
tell
tell
you.
you. We'll tell you today, but just
We'll
We'll
wait.
tell you, but you have to wait. You have to wait. We'll tell you. We'll tell you. We'll tell you. Yeah.
I hope it lives up to the expectations.
Trust me, well, even I want it.
But it's
Social
not
media roundup?
Tokyo.
Yes, it's not Tokyo, but still, it's awesome.
Don't remind me.
All right. Well, it's time for social media roundup, and that's pretty much kind of where we just share what our social media, our spotters, as we call them, our fans say, our friends, if they hate us or not. Okay, this is from Godwin Okita on Facebook, and he says, "Love you guys loads. Ebuka, you nothing do you. Great guy. Same love to all ladies in the house. Oh, thanks. Best show ever."
Yeah, we
Thanks,
knew that part.
Godwin.
We know it's the best show.
Oops. Don't
We're
break
the
the
biggest.
Who gets the most fanfare here? Social media.
Either Ebuka.
Zainab.
It's either
actually
Ebuka or Zainab.
It's Zainab.
You think
No,
it's
it's not.
Zainab?
I think she gets the most.
Really?
From men,
It's
from
a
women.
Good things or bad things, yeah. Okay, we're going to take a quick break before we continue with our social media roundup. We'll be right back on the spot.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're still watching The Spot, and don't worry, we still have that giveaway for you in just a second because we're going to finish up with social media roundup. The second comment, it's a question. It's from Olekama Oluchi, who says, "Lamide, what's the name of your weave on?"
That's such a random question.
Oh, wow. That is a
From my
personal.
roots, honey. This is all me. If it was really long, I'd have been like, oh, it's,
Well,
but
it depends
it's
on which
short.
episode she was watching too.
But I haven't had weave.
She hasn't had
What
like
if
a
there
wave
for
was
on.
like
re-
2 years,
like a
right?
rerun?
Is this your curly thing, maybe?
Or yeah, maybe when
You
you,
know,
had the
you have a
curly
wig.
hair.
Oh, I have a wig. I have a wig, girl.
You guys are deep.
That's true. I do have a wig. I don't even, honestly, to be honest, somebody made that for me, so I really couldn't tell you. Sorry, girl.
She doesn't want to tell you.
No, it's not true. I
That's
don't
what
know.
it is.
Anyway, time for a
But
giveaway.
yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we
we've
have
been
a
dim the
Dim the
teasing
lights,
and
no?
promising.
Yes, dim the
the
lights,
lights.
please.
Drum roll.
Drum roll for
We-
this.
Yes,
fantastic.
we have been teasing, and this I think is our biggest giveaway here on The Spot. Thanks to the lovely people at Wakanow, they are giving away one round trip ticket to Kenya, you guys. That means you live here.
Yeah, it's
and then
open
you
to
end up
Nigerian
in
viewers. Yeah.
Kenya. So from
Nigeria,
Nigeria,
yeah.
yes, Nigerian viewers.
Yes.
This is not valid for anybody who is related to The Spot or EbonyLife TV.
Or Wakanow.
Unfortunately.
Or Wakanow. So we have 3 questions for you. One about The Spot, one about Wakanow, and one about Kenya. So can you go ahead and ask the one about...
And if you were listening to the show from the beginning, I already gave you the answer to this
Yep.
question. So this should
You're
be
going
easy.
to rewind right now.
No. I need you to name 3 countries where Wakanow has an office.
Okay.
Very
Very simple,
Come
right?
on.
That's
Can I
right.
answer now? Just get
No,
No.
Ebuka, you're Tokyo, not Kenya, remember?
When is the
I'm
Tokyo promo
working on
coming
the
out?
Tokyo.
Next year.
I'll
next
just
year.
leave you, man. You'll be here.
The second question is about The Spot, and Zainab, do you want to ask that
yes.
question?
So please name one Kenyan guest that we've had on the spot.
Gyong gyong.
Dun, dun, dun. Ebuka, the third question.
No, you take the third question.
Okay, the third question is actually just about Kenya. Name the city that is closest to Lake Victoria.
Yeah,
The Lake
Kenyan
Victoria.
city.
The Kenyan city closest to Lake Victoria. You have to get all 3 questions right. The first person that gets all 3 questions right gets to go.
Very simple.
Round trip
Go
ticket
to Kenya.
to Kenya.
With your brother, your sister, your girlfriend. Not all of them at the same time. You can just pick one person.
And they have to
go
pay for
with
their
you.
own ticket because it's just the one, okay? So you guys get
what
to
if-
going.
what if
We
you're a
may be
couple?
generous.
Maybe.
We might
Wait
be
till
generous.
Maybe. I'm not. No.
We might be
When
generous.
you don't need to drop your own request.
But,
See how
I'm
my
saying,
Toki is about to
don't-
work. Yeah.
Wakanow
Forget-
has very generous partners, and you know, I hope they're watching the show, and when they see the excitement, they might extend.
An extra little
A helping
helping
hand.
hand.
Hey,
Okay,
these
so
are
we
viewers are
can
enjoying
share.
it.
You heard it
'Cause
here.
we're gonna pick the first person who gets all 3.
All three correctly.
right.
So just
so
say
you
it
can
again.
submit on Facebook at facebook.com/ELTV the spot, or on Twitter hashtag Wakanow, just to
Yeah.
be safe.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
very simple questions again. What 3 countries the Wakanow have an office? Which Kenyan guests have we had on the spot? And what is the Kenyan city closest to Lake Victoria? Like you can get this in like 3 seconds.
Seriously.
I already got it.
I am so pressed.
I sent in my answers through my fake account.
You have a pseudo account.
Especially.
I have several.
We
just-
will check your
We'll just be
passport.
like, then I was shooting like,
Yes.
I'm not finished.
You know what? I don't feel too.
Yes, yes.
Selfies.
That's me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Very
it.
nice.
Thank you so much for coming. We've had
It's
a
been
very
a
good
pleasure.
time
And
here.
the only parting thing I want to leave with is travel is affordable. Pay small, book on wakanow.com, call us, any country, any destination, all budgets. Wakanow can assist you with that.
All right,
Okay.
that's awesome. Well, looks like we have run out of time for today, but we've had an excellent show. Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for your giveaway. Good luck, you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Well, if you had to give one travel advice, what would it be?
I, like you, I hate the trip there. I mean, sitting in that plane. Having said that, splurge on your hotel, not on your flight.
Yes. Yes.
That's
If you
very
need
good
to
one.
upgrade, if you want
Because you're
the
spending the
experience.
most time there. Not on the,
Yeah, definitely.
And don't be afraid to. I'm not adventurous. I'm the kind I'll go to my hotel room and I'll stay in my hotel from 1 to 9, and I'm just perfectly happy.
You just want to sleep.
Yes, I do jigsaw puzzles. I like my own
Me
company.
time.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But step out. It's amazing. Force
It's the
yourself.
reason you traveled anyway.
Force
Yeah,
yourself.
right.
Force yourself.
Please sign our wall.
Wow.
A wall of fame.